Do you ever think to yourself, what's the point of writing a family history if no one is going to read it? If you do, chances are you become discouraged easily and put off writing and publishing your genealogical discoveries. Howdy, I'm Devin Noelle, and today I will encourage you not to allow the fear of no audience stop you from writing a family history. I discovered great advice from a writer's subreddit that you might enjoy. The key line in this advice is to do it because it's what you love. You love the ancestors you have researched and compiled in your family tree. You love your living and future relatives and want them to connect to their heritage. Use that love to leave a legacy for someone to enjoy at some future date. Your story can benefit extended family members, even if you do not have direct descendants. Many libraries, archives, genealogical societies, and history museums may welcome your published family history. At some future date, a descendant of your common ancestors will find your work and praise your name. To become a better genealogist, you must incorporate writing as part of your skill set. My colleague Yvette is a professional genealogist in the Netherlands. She wrote a great post a few years back about how taking clients made her a better genealogist. One of the first reasons involves writing. I especially like the comment, writing things down like that forces you to slow down and take note of every detail. It triggers processes in the brain that don't happen when you just add facts to your family tree software. I couldn't agree more. A well-written family story depends on gathering facts and compiling them in an approachable way. As you find records and analyze each clue to ensure they fit together, magic happens. Not only does your ancestor come alive in your mind, but you can also write about this person as if you knew them intimately. While writing a story, you may discover that your well-documented family tree does not fit together. Those red flags send you back into genealogy records to figure out why. In short, the fastest way to become a better genealogist is to write document-based and social context-enhanced family histories. One of the biggest concerns for genealogists centers around the question, what will happen to my research when I die? Somewhat related situations include, what happens when we downsize a loved one's or a friend's home? What happens during a disaster recovery following a flood, fire, tornado, or the like? More specifically, what happens to the genealogically relevant documents and artifacts during any of these situations? In most cases, the genealogy records are rarely preserved unless the family history fanatic is on hand to take possession of such material or rescue it and attempt to salvage what remains. However, we can proactively save our genealogy research by turning the records and facts into a portable and tangible format. Writing and publishing solves the question of what happens to our research when we die. Since 2012, I have been the sole matriarch of my family. I am also the only adult actively trying to preserve our family stories. Previously, I feared death because I could have taken all of my family history discoveries to the grave. However, writing solved this fear. After writing rough drafts for over 120 ancestors, my family members can pick up where I left off should I not live long enough to convert the drafts into public stories. To date, I have published 2 books. I have 118 more to go, and I'm looking forward to retirement in 6 years. But having written these books, how can I ensure that the books survive into the future? Books can be reprinted. In 2017, I displayed some of my genealogy research at our local library to promote family history. On August 17th, the library flooded and water damaged many of my books. Thankfully, I could reorder my published books and replace them on my shelf. Whether you publish a digital or physical copy of your family history, you can donate to the libraries. A copy of my memoir, From Metal to Rhinestones, A Quest for the Crown, is part of the library system that serves Bentonville, Arkansas. The genealogy collection curated wanted stories from around the country in case a more logically located library was damaged. Check out libraries where you live or did live previously to find out which ones will accept donations of your published family histories. If you cannot find a local library for your research, reach out to the Allen County Public Library in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Their genealogy center accepts published books and other genealogy materials. You can also donate digital copies of your books to 2 other resources, the Internet Archive and Family Search. Links to their donation instruction pages are on my blog post, which is linked in the description box. And Family Search. You have many avenues for donating your family histories. I will caution you against donating histories that contain living person to the libraries listed above. You could find yourself in some hot water with your loved ones by sharing their private information. Therefore, make plans to have these books donated after living relatives pass away. Hopefully, you will feel encouraged and motivated to write your family histories, even if you think no one will read it. If this isn't motivation enough, feel free to share a copy with me. I will be happy to be someone you know that will read and appreciate your writing. Send me a digital copy to your story using the comment form listed in this description box. If you like this video, please remember to like, subscribe, share, and leave me a comment. If you really liked it, be sure to check the description box for even more training and links to our website to help you write your family histories.